You can see the screen now, right? Have a look. So VNet, Jenkins Basics, and there's here is one called as a ARM template. Okay, it is just a template we have to learn. There only we have YAML scripting. Okay, this 3 day I need the time. Okay, apart from that, one interview end-to-end question. Okay, end-to-end questions. So how the questions, how the interview will be there, the one class. Only one class for that. Okay, and resume one class. I did it, but I wanted to do it for the offline guys one more time, right? Resume for offline batch once again. So this all 4 parts will be there. We need to like walk around that. Okay, so in that I think we'll get connected for another 4-5 days of time again. Saturday you have a class. So let's start with the VNet today. Okay, so I'll just try to go with the VNet today. Okay, certification, there is no session, buddy. I'll giving the notes to you. Okay, notes in the sense is dumps to you. Okay, that all is a paid dumps, guys. Paid dumps means I need to pay like 3,000, 4,000 and all, right? Then we'll take the dumps and I'll give it to you, Ganesh. Okay, certification, that too I'll be providing the 2 certification, guys. AZ 104, AZ 400 and AZ 900. 3. Are you going to provide the coupons? Yes, very good. Coupon I will provide, but coupon is not in my hand because Amazon used to give that. What is that? Amazon used to give that offer time to time basis, or Azure or anything. So Azure give offers. Anyone, any number. It's just a season kind of thing. Okay, like how you are getting in the big billion day, right? Everyone can use it. No, same thing. Coupon also, they will have some deadline. If you register within this date, it will be 50%, flat 50%. 4,500, it will come around something 2,000 or something 100. Okay, so that I'll update you. Keep an eye on your like Telegram group. Okay, we'll update you the with the coupons. So you can go. I'll suggest you go first with easy 400 only, then 900, then 104. 104 if you not go also, it's not a big deal, but this too is mandatory. Okay, so this is my like core interest area to complete it out. Let's do the VNet. Now understand the VNet. What is the VNet? Okay, first have a look. Have you have done that virtual machine, VMware. Okay, V stands for virtual, network, and net stands for network. So whenever you are trying to create your own virtual network, okay, when you're trying to create your own virtual network, in that case you can able to understand it. Okay, right? So that is a VNet for you. So you can just go with that virtual networks right here. In this you have 2 things to understand. Okay, we have some nodes, actually nodes. Okay, so let me show you that. Oh no, pardon me, not nodes, subnets. Okay, I'll explain it, don't worry. So let's see that. Okay, I'll give an example to you. Let's see, I'm working for one company. No, not company. Let's see, there is a one institute, not institute, let's say college, one engineering college is there. Okay, we have one engineering college is there, right? So they wanted to implement their VNet into that. Okay, so what is that VNet into that? They wanted to implement the VNet. That means that, okay, that means that they wanted to go ahead and they wanted to create their own network. Okay, like how we have file share we created, right? If we have a file share, there we can share the data. So if they wanted to go with a VNet, it's a paid one. Obviously paid, no, we feel. I'll tell you one thing, dude. I'm not sure you have seen it or not, but you must have seen it, I guess. So if you go to any hotels or any organization, okay, there is a like phone is there. If you pick up the phone, it'll go to that room. All the rooms would be there. Okay, so that is not a free of cost. It's a paid only, but internal communication. That is called as the intercom. Okay, similar to the VNet also the same thing. Virtual network. You can create your own network. Okay, but it's paid. Based on that virtual network, you can able to log into the VNet, every one of them, and then you can start. Okay, so I'm giving the example of college. So college example is there. In that case, entire college will be following one virtual network. Now let's see. We have one computer science department. We have one mechanical department, civil department, electrical department. So one set of group, computer science department, they can use a separate datas. Huh? That is part called as a subnet. Clear? That is called as a subnet. For one department, make use of one network. Main is a virtual network only. We are getting some subnet, so it will be using by this all location will be using it out. Okay, right? Next is go to the mechanical department. If you go to the mechanical department, mechanical also have the same thing. Same set of people will be there, so they can have their own network. So two important things. We'll be getting the notes. Here, main thing is a theory. Okay. So what is a virtual network and all? So you'll getting the notes on that. Okay, in these two topics. Okay, IS, PS, and this all too. This is important one. Okay. So let's try to create one virtual network, and let's try to create one subnet for that. Okay, subnet for that. So let me complete it first, then I'll go with your own offline guys resume part. So VNet, we are saying that VNet, and VNet is not only available in your Azure, it is available on your what is it? It is available to your AWS, GCP, everywhere. Okay, so you got the idea of the VNet. What is that VNet? VNet is a set of internet group where you can share your data with the help of one common network. What is subnet? Subnet is a sub module of your virtual network where it's a set of system that can provide the common integration. Okay, that is called as a VNet basically. So if you go back to here, let's click on the virtual network. Okay, I'm going to home page. You just type as a virtual network. Don't type VNet, will not get it. It's a virtual network. Click on it. Now we have option of create, right? Just click on the create option. Okay, so now see, you have to understand here some range is there. Range IP address range is 0000120 something like that. Okay, this is the guy. Basically VNet will be used by Azure administration guys, pure admin guys. Devils guys will not be bothering into that. They will never create. You will not get a chance to create also. Real time in a working, no, you will not create it. They will be created by the networking guys. But yes, in case if you need it, you can, if you know that, you can able to create also. Okay, so let's see. First is three things are there: security, so basics, security, IP tags, and create. So let's click on your resource group. So my resource group, I am choosing it. Virtual network. What virtual network you wanted to give? So let's see, Naveen virtual network VNet 112. Okay. Now, which region? Let's see, my client region is somewhere East Asia or anywhere of it. Okay. Let us scroll down, go back to the net. See, it is not needed, but we'll walk through. Okay. See, firewall and this connection. This is not mandatory fields. Okay. These all the field will be used by your networking guys. Okay. If they are creating, they'll make use of it. Then go with the IP addresses. IP address. See, so automatically the IP which it is taking is 10/16, and your address will pick up your address, the reason which is coming. See, this is that 0.000 and last 0 to 2.1. This is the range of IP address. Okay. Now let come down. You don't have to touch it anything. Okay, because you don't know the configuration, right? If you do it out, it will fail it. So go back to the next. No, 256 systems with that IP address. That is the range actually. Let's see. Yeah, I'll come back. Have a look here. So we have this. What is the range? 0 and last is 256. So that means it starts. It can start from 1, 10.0.0.1, 10.0.0.2, 10.0.0.3. It will go till the 256 systems. Yes, for one virtual network we can go with a maximum up to 256. Not, it says that 255, but it is starting from 0, no? So total it would be 256. That is the range of IP. Okay, can you see here? 256 addresses is can give you. Addresses means one network can have one address. Okay, tell me one thing, a good question I wanted to ask. I have IP address. Let's see, I'm just taking one question to you. Okay, let's see that I have IP address 109.9.99 something. Huh? I'm using here which network here? Naresh C network. Very good. Naresh C. Okay. If I go home, will the same IP address work or not? Up Wi-Fi, internet IP address. Hmm. 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 It changes on your network. See, buddy. Now, any you might have heard it. Any fraud and all, right? Fraud, cyber crimes. How we people are catching them? Same. Okay, because we'll have one system one and one network one. If we get the system one, it'll come to your current location. If you go to the network, which network we are using, Naresh C means it is on the name of Naresh sir or Naresh IT, where so they can jump it, they can come down to this institute, the police can, or anyone, the cybercrime, they can come down to here. But yes, they cannot find which room, 502 room the crime is going on, or like 1 or 2 room a crime is going on. Okay, so if you might have seen it, if you go to any apartment, if you're staying it, let's say you're staying in the 10th floor, your IP address would be similar to the guys who is sitting in the 1.104. But yes, again, please understand, your network IP address would be same, but system would be different. But system network will give the location to you, like Naresh IT new campus location. Cybercrime can come reach to that place, but they cannot go and hit to you. So mostly the crime or whatever it is happening, the cybercrime, they'll not be happening in a small room. They'll happen in the big hotels. They'll happen in the big 10th floor room. Now, if police is also coming in, they'll be sitting in the 10th floor or 9th floor or 6th floor. When they come, they'll be active. They'll see the camera, they'll go off. Because 5th floor guys, 2nd floor guys, 3rd floor guys, 10th floor guys, all is having the same location, right? It is a geographical location. No, it's not a room location, right? So that's why they are getting they're getting escape. But this is the key for them. Okay, the system will track it them. So my question was, this will not be stagnant. It'll keep on changing based on your network. Okay, that's a very good example we have. Do you remember that SQL, when we did the SQL, Azure SQL? There we have IP address add IP address. So if you do it here, your IP address of this Naresh will come. But if you go home, it will not come. You have to add it to your own IP address again. Network, yes. So this is a part of that. Is it okay? No? This section is clear, right? This security is clear. Shall I go with the tags? Okay. Understand, guys. Beside that 256C, it is in a port actually. Okay. It is a port Chandrasekhar. We have that reasons for this. If you go back here, /24. Okay. So this is the port for the size. I'm like, we have some port for application. We have some port actually, port size. So it will go to till the 24 ports, but in 256 systems. Okay. So it's a port number here. Yes. Bits actually you are going to know 64 and like ऐसे करके कुछ ports we have. Okay. And this is the number of systems. 2 part are there. But if you give 1 minute sake, if you give this any reason apart from this, it won't work. Okay, it will not be able to work. Tell me, sake. Sorry, dear. Ha. 2 power 8. I didn't get what is that you are saying that? Hmm. 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 I'm not sure, like maybe your logic would be sure, like, but I'm not pretty sure on that part. Okay, so you're saying that 2 to the power 8, you are saying that it will come as a 256, maybe so 2 to the power 8 is 256, is it? Maybe I'm not sure. Okay, that's I'm saying that yes, your logic is right, it may be, because he's saying that 32, so 32 minus like 24, 8, remaining 2 to the power 8, so that's why it is coming for this. You're right. Okay, that logic fits here. Okay, so can I go to the next page? Tax. Naveen, everyone okay? Can we move it? Right. He's talking about subnetting. Yes, it is. No. Subnet, the values is range. Actually, we have Naveen, and Naveen has said that we have 24, right? In that 32 minus like 24, 8, and that 2 to the power 8, it is coming 25. So that it was talking about, Manoj. Okay. Now let me go to the next part. Guys, see, we have been ignoring that tax for long day, but now don't ignore it, okay? Because you might be going to the office, you have to work it, you need to give a tag. Now, what is the tag is? Let's see. This tag I'm using for one college, Aurora College, let's see. Any just example for that, okay? So, Aurora College, Engineering College. What is the value for that? Value, let's see that ID for that is 104. Or let's see it is Telangana, right? So TS 104. Some ID would be there for the college, right? So this resource. So tell me which IP address network. So it is already will go with all the resources. This is just, there is no functionality issues in this. This is just for reference purpose. Okay. Now I'll go to the next one. So it will get it a validation pass. You are he might be the right person to go with the networking. You done these all things? No. Networking, this will come, no? I guess. No problem. Anyway, DevOps feed guys will not be working around. Okay. Just for like understanding purpose, we are doing it. Okay. So we'll go with to that. You can see, refer it here. So what subnet it is going with? Okay. It's subnet start from this one and 256 addresses, and space is this one. And this all part is tags. It is coming up. Let's go to create it. Users know systems. It might be a system can use a 10 guys. Okay, 10 guys. So their IP starts from 0.0 to next 256. 0 to 255, 10 is coming, no? So the 256 users. For that range, actually, it will come. Okay, so now you can go back to your like here. Now we have option here. This is one subnet for you. The address would be coming up here. Now, few things that you have to understand is subnets here. Okay, the main important thing that you have to come up with the subnets. So let's go with the subnets. These all many fields are there, guys. Okay, you can see the firewall, bastion, and all. These all are the networking jobs. Okay, so don't get worried if you're not aware of these all things. Now, possible like available IP for this particular subnet is still it is available as a 251 only. So let's try to go. One more thing, please understand. Here comes with 255. See, it depends on the network range actually. Wasim, it's not just a 258. If you go with 198.88, it depends on the network, which network it comes. Okay. See, it might be you might be working some other network. I might be working with some other network. It's a range just. It's a just yes, right. Washim back from you went somewhere, right? You are back. Okay. You said that no, you wanted to join to another batch. Okay. So please message to Rajesh ji. He might accommodate you another batch. Today only came. Okay, fine, no problem. So you missed it. You went to Holy Place, right? So you missed it something. So you just try to join morning 7:30 batch, or we are starting new batch next week. I'm not sure, like first our batch will get completed. If all our team member are satisfied, I'm like, this is okay, then we'll start the new batch. Then you can join it. Understand, guys? So now two things is important: subnet and gateway. Two are important. Now let me. I already told you that subnet. Subnet example. What I gave, buddy? Small department. Small department. Okay. So I just try to zip it. What is gateway? Any idea? Internet gateway, payment gateway. Any idea? Anyone, please? Especially if someone has worked for that networking part. What is gateway? What is the gateway here? No? Sorry? Obviously, it's a way. It's a way. It's a way. Understand, guys? Yes, it's kind of, let's see, we have a network and we have a path. Let's see, no, I need to, from here, I need to go to Begumpet metro station. So what is the path through the network? It will travel it. Okay, that is a gateway path for them. Right now. So this two thing is important. In interview, they might ask you only two thing question. In virtual network, no other question is coming up because you know that range and all, it will get vary. Only thing is, what is virtual network? In that case, please give a beautiful example of college. Give you a beautiful example of college. Anything. It is easy for you to understand. Subnet, give the example of your department. Any department. I wanted to, let's see, I wanted to go to any college. There is no network at all. I wanted to give a network. So I created a virtual network. In that, how many systems? Based on that, this, anyway, you'll not get a chance to work with this, okay? Because this is the pure administration job. DevOps guys will not work. But interviewer, you cannot say that, don't ask question, okay? So they can ask you. Subnet, and one more thing is gateway important, okay? So understand, it is a path where your input and output flow will work. If you remember the payment gateway, have you heard it? Payment gateway. Anyone heard it? What is that? When you are trying to click on, let's see, you are making a payment of LIC payment. Okay. So when you are clicking on pay now, we are clicking it. You know what it is happening? It, anyone can let me know? When you are clicking on pay now, you are, LIC have their own payment gateway. Maybe right now it became Paytm and also became famous. The gateway, the Paytm became famous. Okay. But earlier we have Citrix. Tell me, guys, I forgot the name. Few names was there, no? PayPal, especially in the USA, guys. Okay. PayPal, Builders, Atom, many other. Okay. So it will try to connect with that API. It's an API. It's a complete API. Whatever that authentication you are passing, your credit card, debit card, it will go and directly contact to the bank. All the gateway has a payment gateway has a link with the bank. So when you are entering, if the detail is right, it will go and it will give the one imaginary value transaction that will come out from there. It will establish to that, okay, payment success, and the same message will go to your seller, maybe like your LIC. Now, where you are giving the wrong credentials or insufficient balance, you're getting the error message. Why? Because through the payment gateway, it is communicating to your bank, and the bank says that this guy doesn't have a balance. So it get failure, and you will get a message status called 500, 400. If it is a 400, it is a unauthorized, that means wrong, what is that? Wrong credentials, ATM card detail or anything. If it is 500, that means it is a server issue. Let's see, you are doing the payment through network, mobile. Okay. Suddenly you got a call. Or some network, no, if you get a call, they'll remove the internet. So that is a 500 server error. Okay. This type you have to just logic, you have to understand that. That is something related to your gateway. Okay. So we will go now, we'll create our subnets. By default, subnets is already there, no doubt at all. And one more thing, there's a beautiful thing called as a route table. Okay, I'm not pretty very sure on the route table, but I can explain you. It's all about your something. We have some way the path like gateway. We have some routing is there. Okay, so let's see, buddy. If you go back to, you can understand in the easiest way. Train, they have their particular route. Okay, it might go to this lane, it may go to this lane, it may go to this lane. So similar kind of thing, it will go to your like destination. It is a route. So if any network is coming up, it will go and hit to that location. Okay, so that is a gateway route table basically. So now you have to understand only the subnet. So you can create your own subnet, or default subnet is already there. It's not a problem. So let's click on it. Now the range you have to remember. It is somewhat range that you gave it before. 10.0.0.0 then something. So I'll give the name as a computer science CSC department. Okay, now see. The range, whatever it is coming up is a 10.0.1.c. Earlier it was 10.0.0.0, but subnet it is given as the 1. It has increased that one range because one default it is has taken 0. Can you see this? Default it has taken as a, already it's taken as a 0. So it will get something different, right? So either go with this range. Okay, it's not mandatory that you'll go with the only 24, anything you can get. And all the subnet for the Azure, they are giving the 5 reserve for the Azure places. So you have 256, buddy. Sorry, 255 total. Huh? But in no, not it's 256. It starts from 0, no? 256. But in that 256, you have to keep separate for that 5 for your Azure. In case they wanted to communicate, so you can go up to 251 only. Okay, that range you can select it. Now, gateway, right now I don't have any gateway. That's why it is coming as a none. But if you'll create a gateway, you can create it out your own gateway. So these all, it's not our like consideration. Come to that your route services. Now see the services means, so which all services you wanted to make use of it. So this network, not this, whatever you are creating that subnet, whether it is restricted to all, or shall I go with only CosmoDB, container registry, event up and all. Okay, so you can just leave it. It is don't. Okay, sorry. What happened? Unsaved, cancel. Let me don't touch it because we are not pretty sure on these areas. Okay, so leave it as it is, whatever it is coming up in there. Now endpoint route table and work. So leave it. I'll go just save it out. So it will create a CAC department virtual. Now, real time, what will happen? Whenever you are implementing this, understand, now the administration guys can able to connect to this also. Okay, they have that one like how we had a VM we are connecting with one RDP, right? Similar to that, you can connect to your own network also. Okay, but it's all about that administration. We are not pretty sure about the DevOps part. So for your interview clearance purpose, or you should know what is that VNet, what is the subnet, we taught you this. Okay, if you wanted to know some more about the gateway, you can gateway also you can create. Just click on it. Now the range would be the same. Okay, the range and all would be same, but only thing is it will create a separate in a gateway for any your purpose. Like let's see subnet part. So they see all the input would be the same input. There is no change in the input of your subnet. Same thing it was there for the subnet also, right? These two things are there. Now they think one more thing you have to understand, the route table. It will get automatically updated here. But now let's see what is the route table. As we know that it's a common path through which the flow of the data happens. That is the route table. Okay. So for us, for that as a DevOps engineer, you first know what is VNet. Okay. What is subnet? What is route table? Okay. What is what is that, buddy? Gateway. Okay. Payment, no, payment is different. This is different. It is related to that. So 4 topics you have to keep in the mind with example that you can throw it to the interviewer. That is same. It's with example. If you give the example, buddy, they'll understand because this guy doesn't belong to the DevOps, sorry, administration, and he have a knowledge is a positive point for you. Okay, right? So we'll be sharing this like a definition to you on this all 3-4 topics. Get like how we have a subnets, and inside the VNets we have a subnets. Again, if we have multiple gateways, let's see, we have something called Flipkart. So in Flipkart, there might be the different payment gateways. It can be one Atom, it can be one Citrix, it can be what is that, Buildes, similar to that different sub gateway also there. Okay, the different route. No, range only. You don't think about the public. Think this is a virtual network. Virtual network 256 only. You have to keep in the mind always 256, not entire globe. Got it, no? Right. Users can be n number of that, but IP address would be that only. Till the 256 is a restricted one. Users can be multiple. For one IP address, you can go with the intercom, like that is like LAN. You can connect with a multiple 10 users. A LAN is what? Local area network. A system, a IP address, but 10 different guys can work. Right now, if you go to that, now everyone have internet, but if you might use in your like cafe, earlier we don't have internet, we used to go to cafe, right? 10 system, that doesn't mean they'll pay the 10 system IP to the company. One connection, from there they are keeping as a one route, 10 systems, guys. 10 connections they are making it. Yes, clear now? Check. Okay, so guys, this is 4 definition I'll be giving to you. Okay, and can someone please remind me message in that today to give you the notes that already I have, Faizan has already given to me, so I will be forwarding it to the Google Classroom tomorrow class. Please remind me. Okay, fine. Okay, so the virtual network, this is what till that DevOps it is needed here, not more than that. Okay, now let me go back to the next topic. Next topic is Jenkins. So let me pick up tomorrow for the Jenkins, or let me go with the ARM template or anything. We'll go